The Singapore Democratic Alliance officially launched its 2025 General Election Manifesto on Nomination Day, unveiling a reform-driven platform, as it contests Pasir Ris Changi Group representation constituency against the People's Action Party team helmed by Minister in the Prime Minister's office and Leader of the House, Indranee Rajah. The SDA's slate will be led by its longtime chairman Desmond Lim. He is joined by Party Secretary General Abu Mohammed and Communications Head Mr. Harminder Pal Singh. In a surprise development on Nomination Day, the team was joined by 32-year-old restaurant owner Chia Yun Kai, who had previously announced intentions to form his own party, the Most Valuable Party, to contest East Coast. Chia eventually entered the race under the Singapore Justice Party banner, one of the two constituent parties of the SDA. Formed in 2001, the SDA is a coalition of the Singapore Justice Party and the Singapore Malay National Organisation. The alliance has long positioned itself as a voice for ordinary citizens, with its latest campaign framed as a challenge to what it describes as the PAP's ivory tower governance and unchecked dominance in Parliament. In its manifesto, titled Make Change Happen, the SDA outlines a series of proposed reforms to address issues it claims have been exacerbated under the current administration. These include the high cost of living, unaffordable housing, job insecurity for Singaporean professionals, and strains in the public healthcare system. The manifesto proposes the creation of an independent agency to audit and review government spending, arguing that billions have been lost through what it terms fiscal flops. Examples highlighted include overspending on projects such as NS Square, the ERP system revamp, and the Founders Memorial. To tackle rental pressures, particularly for hawkers and small businesses, the SDA suggests rent controls and property tax rebates for landlords who practice fair leasing. It also calls for transparent oversight of rental agreements to curb hidden charges. Another major proposal is the introduction of a family care account, offering monthly government grants and co-savings options for families to cover caregiving and healthcare expenses. This would be partially funded by increasing the net investment returns contribution by 5%, which the party argues is a reasonable adjustment given the country's recent fiscal surpluses. On employment, the SDA proposes a staggered levy on employment pass holders to encourage firms to prioritize local talent. This, it claims, would rectify what it sees as an imbalanced hiring environment where local professionals are penalized by compulsory Central Provident Fund contributions, making them less attractive to employers. The party also champions an increase in national servicemen's base allowance to 1,600 Singapore dollars, equivalent to the local qualifying salary, alongside a proposal for free local university education for NSFs, an initiative inspired by the US GI Bill. For housing, the SDA calls for a dramatic scale-up in flat construction under its Build More, Build Ahead, Build Simpler strategy. This includes building ahead of demand in pre-zoned areas, offering bare-bones housing options to reduce renovation costs, and capping price increases to the growth of median wages rather than market rates. On healthcare, the party proposes widening the use of Medisave across ASEAN countries, particularly in Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam, to improve affordability and reduce domestic system strain. The manifesto also includes constituency-specific plans for Pasir Ris Changi. These include bursaries, enhanced after-school learning, community employment networks, business mentorship schemes, and mental wellness centers. Infrastructure upgrades for safety and mobility are also promised, particularly benefiting seniors. The SDA positions these proposals as achievable and financially sound, hinging on the political will to reform. Together, we can make change happen, the party declares, emphasizing its desire to serve as an effective check on PAP dominance in Parliament.